Hello, hello. May peace and blessings be with you, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. I am Timmie Mirza. I am a tech coach. I help coaches launch profitable online programs by simplifying tech. I live and breathe tech all day long, but what truly energizes me is seeing the transformations in people who we become while we're working together. So if you are here with me, I am honored, friends. I am going to get started and we're going to talk about our topic today. So I know that I get excited about OneTech, which is powered by GoHighLevel, so super much because it is such a powerful platform and I'm always raving about it and learning new things and sharing new hacks and things like that with you. But I really feel that there is one feature, I would call it one of the smartest features in GoHighLevel or OneTech that really can help you excel in your business if you are using it effectively. And I really want coaches to tune in and pay attention because it is really going to open up a lot of different opportunities for you. And I'm just excited to share this with you. Okay, so feature I want to talk about is QR codes. I'm sure you have heard of QR codes and you may have used other platforms for creating QR codes. So I am going to really try to make the case why OneTech or GoHighLevel is one of the best places to create your QR codes in. The reason why I want you to create your QR codes inside OneTech or GoHighLevel is because you have three amazing benefits. One, definitely you can look at all your QR codes all in one place and you don't have all different places where you're creating and using QR codes from. So that's one benefit. The other one is you can look at your analytics for your QR codes. When somebody is scanning that QR code, OneTech, which is powered by GoHighLevel, is showing you those analytics. How many people are opening your funnels? How many people are clicking on your payment links? How many people are, whatever you have the QR code for, how many people are utilizing that specific page or specific feature within OneTech for you? And the third benefit that I see of building your QR codes within OneTech is that, believe it or not, you are able to swap out the links on the back end and the QR code itself does not change, which is so super powerful if you think about it. And I'm going to show you a few use cases of that so that you can see how amazing this is. So a lot of other platforms do let you create QR codes like Canva. I used to create my QR codes in Canva, which was fabulous. But at the same time, once you have created a QR code from a link, if that link ever needs to change, your QR code also has to change. So if you've already, let's say, printed out your QR codes or shared your QR codes all over the place, then you have to basically change the QR code, which is not very ideal. So with OneTech, you're able to keep the same QR code and change the link on the back end if needed to some extent. I'm going to just caveat that saying to some extent. It's not, because you can create very custom QR codes for different things within OneTech. And if you want to swap that out, that may not be possible. But if it's a URL link that you have used for creating the QR code, you absolutely can swap that out. No problem. Because I tested it earlier today and it totally is possible. And I was actually blown away by that. So this is like almost like hot off the press. As I'm learning, I'm sharing it with you. Okay, so I'm going to talk about 5 different ways I want you to utilize QR codes. So the first one is your contact card. I absolutely want you to create a QR code for that because when someone scans it from their phone, it automatically opens the contact record and gives you the option or gives them the option to save you as a contact. So absolutely do that because rather than, saying, let me send you my number, let me send you my email, you just let them scan the QR code and it'll pop up the contact record on their phone. I tested with an iPhone. I'm pretty sure this would work with an Android phone too. And I'll show you how to create this one because it's super simple to do. Here is my OneTech screen. So on the left, where we're going to go for QR codes is they're under sites, under your sites menu. So I'm going to click on sites over here. And right here, you're going to click on QR codes. I'm in one of my training accounts and you're going to just see a few random QR codes here because I'm always in here playing, testing, all that good stuff. Okay, so if you click on create QR code, from here, I want you to select this V card option, which is a contact record. It's going to look something like this. And I am also going to advise you to name it real quick. I'm going to say Timmie contact, use an apostrophe in here in the name. We'll see. If it doesn't, it'll yell at me. Okay. So it's important that you select a name as you're initially creating the QR code, because later on, even though you're able to swap out some things and edit this QR code, you're not able to come back to this screen where you're able to select different options. So the name cannot be changed later on. So it is important that you change it at the beginning. Okay, so hit next on here. Right here, I'm going to just create a contact record for myself. And for my phone number, I'm going to use my business phone number. And for my email, I'm going to provide my email. For my website, I am just going to do, I can probably just look at my favorites and grab one from there. I'm going to upload an image of me. I have one in my library. I'm going to just select that. Please note that this image has to be 1 megabyte or less. So if you have a bigger image, it's not going to take that. If you want to include your address, you totally can. I'm going to skip that. And I'm just going to say simplify. One thing is the company name. I'm going to say my title is founder and CEO. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hit next on here. And just like that, it's going to create this QR code. I can, of course, customize it. I can change the background color, the dot color, the markers, the shape of the markers. I can even add my own logo in the middle and all that. But I'm going to kind of skip over all of that. You can come in here, feel free to experiment with this and have fun with it and customize it to your liking. But because I want to get through this topic and show you a few more examples, I'm going to kind of skip over this. Okay, so once this is done, you want to hit save. Once you have saved it, it has now created this QR code. I'm going to just, it's this one. So if you scan this QR code, it's going to let you go to the contact record. Do you want to see what that looks like? Maybe I can show that. Give me 1 second. Let's say, is it going to let me share my screen while I am live streaming? It may not. Let's try. The only way we find out is by giving it a try, right? So let's see if it might let me do that. Okay, so if it does, okay, so you are looking at my phone screen, and let's see if it's going to open up my camera for me so that I can scan this QR code. Here we go. So here's the contact record. So if I open this, it's going to open it like this, and there you go. Check this out. It's actually letting me save this as a contact. And if I just hit create new contact, it's going to save this as a contact in my phone contacts. So I hope that you are seeing how useful and helpful this is in sharing your contact and being in other people's address book and creating connections. The second one is a profile link or bio link, or you can also think of it as a business card. So similar type of deal, except this time, instead of picking the V card, you are going to select, I'm going to try this again, create QR code. And this time you're going to pick either profile card or business card, whichever one you are. Sometimes people are creators and they're like, I'm not a business owner. I don't want to create a business card. I just want to create a profile card, either one. I'm going to just try the business card real quick. And the difference between these two, I believe, is with a business card, you can also specify your opening hours and all of that. So before I do that, I'm going to also say SOT business card. And I am going to hit next over here. So same type of deal here. I can upload an image, which will display right here when somebody opens it. You can enter your phone number, your email address, your website for your company name, all that good stuff. You can specify your business timing, start and end date. And you can also include your social media accounts. They have 4 of these by default, but let's say if you don't have a Pinterest account, I don't want to send people to my Pinterest account because it's not very active. So I'm going to remove that. If I want to, let's say, add YouTube or TikTok or something, I can totally just make those selections. So it's going to give me this little box to enter my own contact records, and I can go ahead and enter them here. So I'll include my Facebook link to my page. I would include my LinkedIn profile, my YouTube channel link, and all of that, right? So you can totally customize this, and it's going to look like this on their screen. When they scan it, this is what they're going to see. So you can totally brand this, and you can even change the background color that's displaying over here. Right now, by default, this is light gray, but if you want to brand it to your own brand color, for me, it would be like light blue or hot pink or something. I totally can upload that here or change that here. And just like that, you are able to make this available. The benefit of creating this QR code is after you have created it, you can always come back and add links, delete links, change these things, as well as update the business timings and things like that. So it is a dynamic QR code. The code itself will not change, but you're still able to make changes on the back end on the fly if you want to. So I hope that this also is super helpful for you. Let me know if you see yourself using something like this for your business. And also, I want to know if you're already using QR codes or not. I'm interested in that as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. Are you ready for the next one? Okay, so the next one I have on my list is for capturing leads. So essentially, you can create a QR code for any funnel that you want to send people to. And with that, I feel like there's so many ways of capturing leads. You can send them to if I go under here under QR code, I can send them to a funnel. I can send them to a payment link. I can send them to a form or a survey or a quiz. All of those are basically used for capturing leads as well as maybe performing another action as well. Even if you have someone, even if you have like a call QR code, when they click on that, it's going to give them the ability to call you. So even somebody calling you, that's also capturing a lead with a phone number, not necessarily with an email address, but you can be capturing their phone number. So lots and lots of utility here. I'm sure you have seen these opt-in funnels all the time. People say, scan this QR code to, pick up this free resource or whatever. So that's all you're doing. So previously we used to do this manually. We would do website and then we would include the link of the funnel as the website URL. Now you're able to just select it from the system. All the funnels that are available in this account, it's going to give me those as an option. So I can just select it from there. Let me see if we say funnel, we'll call it opt-in funnel. I'm going to say next. And right here, I only have a few here. Let's say nutritionist is one of the test funnels we built once upon a time. And it says which step of the funnel you want this QR code to go to. So I'm going to just say this one, and that's it. Once I create this QR code can be used anywhere, right? Like you can post it in different places. You can display it on your website. You can, even if you're creating some sort of flyer or something, you can include it in there. And whoever scans it is going to go to that first page of the funnel. Let's actually do that real quick. If somebody scanned this QR code, they would go to, I'm just going to scan it from my phone. You're not going to see it, but I'm just going to show it to you a different way. Okay, so it is taking us to just a test funnel that we had built. Can I show it to you on screen like this? Can you take a look? There we go. This is the page it's taking us to. I'm not connecting because I only have a few minutes left and I just want to make sure. Okay, so that's basically what they're seeing once they tap on the button, it'll open up the form for them to fill out, or if it's like an order form or something, you'll basically be able to capture that lead. Hold on one sec. Come on. My camera is not focusing. Come on, focus. It's not. Okay, something like that, right? I hope this is helpful. I'm not spending a lot of time on this one because I feel like you may have seen this already previously, because I think that's one of the most common ways people are using QR codes for capturing leads. So I will not spend a lot of time on that. Okay, this one I'm going to spend a little bit of time on because I think this is so amazing. If you're not using this, I hope that after today, you will truly, truly consider using this. So the fourth way I want you to use QR codes is as part of your onboarding process, whatever you're onboarding people for me, like I onboard for software and a few other things. You can think of onboarding for any of your programs. If you're a coach, you have new people coming into your coaching program or something, and there's so many different steps, people have to take and remember and all of that. If you create a simple visual like this one, I'm going to call it easy onboarding, where there are 4 steps and I'm outlining what the steps are. I'm saying, okay, create your login, join the community and say hello, access your course, share your wins. So there are basically 4 different places that people are going to. Don't be distracted by the QR code is the same. I was just creating like a test use case for you just so that you can see how this would look. So that's why I made it look like this. Essentially, there are 4 different places, 4 different locations, or 4 different web pages or something that I want people to go to. For the first one, for creating their login, depending on what the login is for, it might be a different screen that they have to go to. So I would basically create a QR code inside OneTech for that specific link, and I would include that in here. Then for my community, I may create the QR code either for the portal itself or to the specific community and give them that. And third one is access the course. I could make this a generic one where they can just access the courses section, or I can make it very specific to the course that I want them to get to. And last one is share your wins. This could be some sort of a form or some sort of a thread in like a community or something where I want them to go and, share something in the comments or something like that. So the possibilities are endless. I really want you to think about this and say, okay, what is a use case for my business and how can I utilize this? Okay. The reason why you want to do it this way and not just the good old links that we used to use in the past is because once you build this one time, this is a dynamic document. Even though it's an image, it's a picture that somebody will save. On the back end, you can go and you can change this link that is pointing to this QR code anytime. If you built it in OneTech, you're not able to do that if you built this in Canva or something. The QR code itself, if you built that in Canva, you're not able to go back and edit that. Not with the QR code generator that's built into Canva. If there are fancy extensions or something with Canva or additional apps that you can install, those may let you do that, but the native functionality within Canva does not let you go back and edit the link that's tied to the QR code. So with OneTech, you are able to swap out that link. Same thing with community, you're able to change the link. So that makes it super duper powerful. And then also for your end user's perspective, they don't have to worry about 4 different links. They're just saving one document, maybe one picture on their phone. And then later on, they are able to just utilize the QR codes for different things from that one screen, and they are good to go. So I hope that you're seeing the benefit of using this tremendously. And another reason why you want to use QR codes is that it's going to keep track of analytics within OneTech for you. And it'll let you know how many people, scan this link and shared wins. They have scanned it. Some people may have scanned it, but may not have left you a comment or something, whatever you want them to do, may not have taken that action, but you're able to see, how many times this happened and all of that good stuff. Okay. So hopefully that is helpful. Okay. So last one from my lens that I wrote down that I think is super duper powerful is reviews and testimonials. If you are not using QR codes for capturing reviews and testimonials, you are not utilizing the process the most optimum way. What I mean by that is, especially if you're a coach or a trainer, at the end of your session, if you're presenting something, if you have, let's say, like a PowerPoint slide deck or something, or a Canva slide deck or something like that, at the end of it, have a slide where you're telling people to connect with you on social media or whatever. Also give them a QR code. Tell them that you really want to hear from them. You really want to hear like what was their biggest takeaway or something like that, because all of those are testimonials for you. So have a big giant QR code on that last slide where you're thanking them and letting them know how to connect with you. Also asking for testimonials and reviews at that time. Again, the beautiful thing about building your QR code within OneTech, and especially if you use a review link, is that on the back end, you can program it to say 60% of the times when I'm collecting these reviews, I want them to go to Google My Business page, and 40% of the times I want them to go to Facebook. If you built that link, built that QR code with the review link inside OneTech, it dynamically does that calculation and takes care of that for you. If you built it manually yourself, you would have to sometimes share the link of Google My Business review page versus Facebook review page, or even if you want to do like your own form or something like that, you would have to do that manually and you would end up with 2 QR codes. With this way, with one QR code, you're able to direct people where to leave the review at for you just with the click of a button. So I really, really hope that you will utilize this feature and see how much benefit this gives you for your coaching business. At the beginning of my journey, I remember that I was very shy about collecting reviews and testimonials. Now I'm not. I'm very passionate about hearing from people. So at the end of the call, sometimes I let them know I'm going to send them a request, or sometimes a day or 2 later, I reach out and I say, I hope that our session was helpful. I would love to hear like your takeaway from it or something like that, or what did you love about the session? So don't be shy about it, because the more social proof that you have for your work, the better it is, because it's helping other people see the transformations that you're helping people achieve. So don't be shy about that. Be louder, prouder about it, and capture reviews and testimonials for every single thing that you're offering and doing out in the world. Okay, I am going to stop here for today. I hope that today's session was enlightening for you. If this helped you, please share it with others. You can invite people to this group if you are watching this in the Wealthy Startups. If you're watching it somewhere else, maybe on YouTube or something like that, please share with others. Subscribe to the channel as well. Please help me amplify my message, the work I am doing, because the more people that could benefit from that, the more blessings we can spread out in the world. And I really, really want to do that. Okay, I will see you next week, same time, same place. May peace and blessings be with you. I want you to know that you are a blessing and the world needs your brilliance. So please get out of your own way, share your message, and shine on people. I love you all. May peace and blessings be with you. Bye.